Hello pretty people, so today I have decided to create a best of 2016 video. So the first lot I'm going to do, I'm going to do the entertainment side of things, and then I'm going to do the beauty side of things at the end, only because we're going to be there for a while. So I have collated a lot of entertainment style, so like a lot of films, books, TV shows that I've been into, all that kind of thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Hope you get some insight. Hope you, I say that word a lot, don't I? Insight. It's important. Yeah, so I hope you get inspired to check out some of these things. But yeah, without any further ado, I'm gonna get started. Okay, so for books, I got stuck in the chair. Okay, so I have been, my favourite book of all this year was Me Before You by Jojo, is that Jojo Moyes? I am sorry, I just totally butchered that name. I apologise, Jojo. She ever sees this, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it is such a gorgeous book, and it was just really well written. I read it while I was in Bali, and I don't even have words. I love it that much. Speaking of which, I'm actually reading the sequel right now, After You. So basically, surely you know the story by now. After Will's death, she's trying to she's trying to go on with her life, but someone very interesting knocks at her door. So if you were to read it, you'd find out. And another book that I'm reading is actually the Phantom of the Opera novel by Gaston Leroux, and this is the 1995 edition. I'm not certain. It's a library book, so I have another 2 weeks to check it out. My foot keeps getting stuck in this chair. Okay, films. Okay, so no surprise, I actually watched it straight after I read the book. Like, I got the film, and then I'm like, no, I have to check it out. But I had to read the book first. I didn't want to see the film without reading the book first. You know how you kind of have a bit of an idea of what some characters may look like when you watch a film? I had no idea that Patrick was going to be Neville Longbottom, Matthew Lewis. Just had no clue. Obviously, thank you, puberty. He was well known for being short and chubby with a round face as a kid. Now he's quite tall and quite handsome, really. But yeah, he never thought of him as the athletic type. But I love Emilia Clarke in this so much. And Sam Claflin is gorgeous. He is gorgeous. He's a dead doll, unfortunately. Okay, enough rambling. Sisters, I loved, with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. I watched that in Brisbane with Laurie. That was a Brisbane vlog on my channel. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. My brother saw it, and I saw the tin. I'm like, I'm not paying that much for a tin. But then my brother saw it, and he tends to get like all that merchandise, that sort of thing. Goes the extra way, so he gave that to me. I love the film and I love Eddie Redmayne so much. He's just good. He's just brilliant in whatever he does. His Marius, yeah, it's alright, but it's not the best Marius I've seen. But I really, really liked him in Theory of Everything, which he won a best. Was it that he won the best actor Oscar for? Pretty sure it was that he won the best actor Oscar for. So it's pretty impressive. And yeah. Oh, I just love him and everything. And his Graham Norton interview with Bryan Cranston and Benedict Cumberbatch are also on the couch, and they did these old style dating profile videos, and they were hilarious. I'll post the link down below. Inferno, which is the third installment of the Da Vinci Code series. I haven't always been never really got into them, but my dad took me to see this because he wanted to see it, and he was like, oh, dinner date, whatever. That was just after I moved down, but he took me to see that, and I actually really enjoyed it. My Big Fat Greek Wedding too. I've been a fan of the Big Fat Greek Wedding films, well, the first one, for quite some time. Then I saw this one, and it was just as funny, and they follow the same jokes, sort of in the same structure. Most people have seen the first one, like the Windex joke is still an ongoing joke, that the father fixes everything with Windex. Yeah. Doctor Strange. I wasn't sure if I was going to like that one or not, because to me Benedict Cumberbatch is like the most English guy to ever English, and to hear him with an American accent threw me off a bit. But it is a really good film, and I'm kind of into weird sort of sci-fi. I guess it's more magic actually, but I like that sort of style of film. I like a lot of Marvel films, and my last best one of the year is Better Off Single, because, you know, Aaron Tveit. I love that film so much. It was hilarious. Yeah, just check it out. That's all I'm saying. Just check it out. And Aaron Tveit. TV shows. Gilmore Girls. I jumped onto the Gilmore Girls bandwagon, you know, 9 years late, but it was while my dad had a major health problem, and I just wanted something happy to view. Yeah, and this did the job. And I also, so I checked out the A Year in the Life. Like everybody, like every fan, I do have questions about how that ended. At least we know where it happened and whose it is. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I've been watching another piece by Tina Fey. I watched the full first season in a night. I just sat in my I sat in my pajamas and drank hot chocolate and just watched it in the night. I was going through a pretty rough emotional time myself, so I just needed something happy. I've been watching lots of Entourage. Obviously I've got an Entourage mug. Adrian Grenier is pretty hot. And even at 40, like, he turned 40 recently, he's still got it. And I love Jeremy Piven's character, Ari Gold. He's just hilarious. He's such an arsehole. But I guess you need to be in that kind of industry, don't you? It's such a fun show. And my brother's like, you like dictating right here. He's like, you have to watch the show before you see the movie, and I'm like, that's 7 seasons, so so I'm slowly getting through. I think I'm on to the 4th season. I haven't seen it in a while. I think we used to watch it together and we don't actually live together anymore. Like, he still lives at home and I'm here. And I started watching The Almighty Johnsons again, just because it was there, on Netflix, and during a little emotional rough patch, it made me happy, because it's a hilarious show. You should check it out. Alright, so YouTubers that this is quite a long list. YouTubers that I really love. Carrie Hope Fletcher, she's just so happy and she's so full of joy, and obviously she's a very talented actress as well. She just finished playing Eponine again in the Dubai production. It was the first production that opened the new opera house there, and Hayden T and Patrice Dupoki were also in that, as were fourth time Adam Linstead. Hugo Chiarella was in it. Daniel Bell was there. And also, speaking of the Australian cast, I think Emily Langridge was there. But yeah, she just finished that, and she's doing between Les Mis and Les Mis. She did Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. She played Truly Scrumptious. I'd just like to say that this video was filmed at Christmas, so I have a few Christmas inspired talks. Yeah, during Christmas month or something, she's been doing A Christmas Carol, and her sister-in-law Giovanna Fletcher is in it, so Tom's wife. Well, okay, so her boyfriend Pete Bucknell, or Pete's Jams, he is actually a very talented singer himself in his own right, so I'm watching a lot of his videos as well. Mikey Glam and Gore, she's probably one of my favourite makeup artists on YouTube, and she's just got a brilliant sense of humour. Very silly, kind of like mine. Tanya Burr, I've been watching a lot of. I'm usually not into that sort of, I feel like it's the YouTube elite, but during Christmas time, I like her Vlogmas videos, and obviously I'd actually be really interested to try out her cosmetics line. Oh yeah, I'd love to try her cosmetics line. Like, she's been working on that for years, and yeah, can't wait. Jaclyn Hill is a YouTube makeup artist that I really enjoy watching. She tries really hard to keep positive, despite these apparent social media arguments, I guess. But yeah, she tries really hard to keep positive. She's really entertaining. Yeah. Okay. I watch her, but I'm not sure if I enjoy this person. Nikki Tutorials. I enjoy her looks. I'm just not sure if I particularly enjoy her. I know it sounds horrible to say that about somebody. Only because there's been some controversy behind her, but I'm not going to go into it. Like, I enjoy her, but yeah, there's just some things that I'm just a bit iffy about. Tati Westbrook, or Glam Life Guru, she's another one that she tries to stay out of controversy. She is very good at reviewing things, and she's one of those YouTubers that I usually trust their judgment on a product. For a little while, I haven't had much money. I've struggled financially, so I don't really buy a lot of products anymore. I'm just usually using what I make do. But if I were to, she'd it's kind of her videos that I'd go with, or her her judgment that I'd go with. Her and Jacqueline Hill, I find. Sabrina, she's another one whose videos I love. She does a series called Frugal Friday, which she just talks about the best of you know, drugstore products, or more so affordable products that you can have. Yeah, she's just always so happy, and she's having a baby like really soon. I don't know, I think it's actually due this month, I'm not sure, like due the month of December, I wasn't sure. So that's exciting, which means she probably won't have a lot of time to make videos. But yeah. Threadbanger. Rob Zar and Corinne Lee are a husband and wife duo, and they're known for their YouTube series Man vs. Pin, or Man vs. Science, and then Corinne has put in, you know, Corinne vs. Pin. She's even done Corinne vs. Cooking. There's a lot of DIY videos, but a lot of them are like requested Pinterest DIY, and then they'll say how crap they are or not. Made You Look is another one that I really enjoy. I love watching her body paint. Yeah, she's just so talented. And also, she's just started a new channel called, it's under her real name, Alexis Fleming. It's a cooking channel. And I think it's really interesting. Like, she does a lot of sweets and stuff. She's actually a diabetic, so, but obviously, I mean, diabetics can still eat sugar just as long as they, you know, look after themselves, and take the right amount of insulin and that type of thing, and check their insulin levels. But yeah, it's really exciting, obviously, because while I'm talking now, it's Christmas week. Today's the 20th. Oh my god, it's close. Yeah, obviously she's done a lot of the Christmas baking. I've been loving watching Marcus Dibble. I'm like, here I am talking about controversy and trying not to get into it, but he does his call outs, but I find he says some awful things, but in the same way he kind of gets back at people who said awful things. So I mean, he'll say, he will say some nasty things, but in a way it's also kind of, what you did was wrong. And yeah, I'm not going to go into it too much further, but I actually really enjoy his sense of humour. I have a really boyish sense of humour, so it's a blessing and a curse, really. Gets me into trouble sometimes, but you know, I also really enjoy Paint, John Cozart. I just about pissed myself laughing at his Happily Ever After. The second one was funny, but there's just a few jokes in there I'm not willing to repeat. But yeah, basically all of them, you know, after they've gotten married to their prince, and yeah, you have to watch it. Also, his video with Peter Hollins, the boy band one, is hilarious. Like, there was a line that I quoted on my personal Facebook the other day, and it says, it's to the tune of I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys, and it says something along the lines of
don't care how hard you pray, Backstreet is here to stay. Sex appeal, it's our 6 or 7 comeback. Guns of steel, one guy still has a 6-pack. Let's get real, calling Nipson, Tyler, Oakley. Backstreet
made a joke with about the Jonas Brothers, and it's funny because I used to be a huge fan from when I was 16, and I got the shit. I got so much shit about it, but you know, I hope my music has improved. Also, I've got a few more. And so pentatonics, I've been really into pentatonics lately, especially during the Christmas season. Yeah, so they're just so talented. It's funny, I was trying to, like, with Mitch Grassi, I was trying to, he's so adorable. When they first started out, he's clearly lost a fair bit of weight since, and I was trying to work out, is that the same person? Because he was a little bit fuller on the face, but then I was like, you know, trying to check out, you know, nose shape, and he had the same voice, but it's like, they bring another tenor. But yeah, it's the same person. I've been loving watching Daniel Ewan Henderson. He's a Scottish YouTuber, vlogger, really heavy Glaswegian accent. It's adorable, actually. And he's just so happy and full of hope. And it's like, this is a message for the, particularly towards women. He's just, I find he is so respectful towards women. He's like, this is a message for curvy women, or this is a message for, you know, thin women, and then short women, tall women, and then, but he's like all the pros for those reasons. He's like, I can't remember any off the top of my head, but they're just such happy videos. I've also been watching Fun to Draw. She is so talented. Like, she can draw any sort of animation. It's so amazing to watch. I just, yeah. Anyway, I've been watching, for years I've been watching Promise Fan. Promise Tamang, I think. She either goes by one or the other. I think Tamang is her, and I'm not certain, but I'm assuming Tamang is her maiden name, and then Fan is her married name. I've also been watching a lot of Pixie Woo, as usual, because they are just amazing, and Sam and Nick created the Pixie Woo Presents Hollywood Icons, and there's a free Real Techniques brush, and yeah, they go to LA, and they just talk about, you know, all the golden era Hollywood starlets. Speaking of which, that's sad about Zsa Zsa Gabor. It was 99 when she died. That's a good innings. And of course, Lisa Eldridge is another one that I really am inspired by. And I've got her book, which is amazing. I'd like to get the Pixie Woo one, the new one. And which other one have I got? I've got the Bobby Brown one that a friend gave me. But yeah, they're my favourite YouTubers that went on for ages, that one. Favourite toy, and I've spoken about this before, toy, entertainment item, whatever. It's so beautiful. Does that sometimes. And I'm just going to go quick, and then the music I've been listening to. So I've had Ed Sheeran's Multiply album on repeat in the car. I've been loving Sierra Boggess' Awakening album. I think that actually came out a couple of years ago. I checked it out last year, but I've only just sort of, I've still continued to listen to it like crazy. I mean, there's heaps of those theatre albums, like Hayden T's album, Ramin Kareem Lou, Hadley Fraser. Still those that I still listen to a lot, but this is the first time I've really, the first year full year that I've gotten a great listen out of it. I've been listening to, I'm going to butcher this name, Emil Pandolfini, from two of his albums, Believe and By Request, and he is a piano accompanist. Well, probably not an accompanist. He's a concert pianist, sorry. And his stuff is just gorgeous. Speaking of Anastasia, his Once Upon a December. I came across him on Pandora. Also, other stuff that I've come across on Pandora that I've been really enjoying. And these songs have been out for a number of years. There's Counting Stars by One Republic, which I really like, and there's a couple of songs by The Script that I really like also. Superheroes is one that I really, really like. I listen to a lot of Ten Tenors. It sounds weird, but I really, obviously, being into theatre. Daniel Bell used to be in the Ten Tenors. My product is set in the bottom. Yeah, I love their Falling Slowly is divine, and Somebody to Love, gorgeous. The album that is the on Broadway album. There's Somebody to Love. Actually sounds very similar to the Queen version, which I love. I mean, there's some way that it's nice when they you know, make their own arrangement of it. Make their own, but it's nice to try and keep it as close to the original as possible, and they've done this beautifully. There's actually one guy that does sound like Freddie Mercury, and I'm not sure which one, because obviously I've only listened to it, I haven't actually seen any videos from it. Lindsay Sterling, oh my god, I've been loving Lindsay Sterling's videos. I love her video that she did with Pentatonics, her cover of Radioactive by Imagine Dragons, and my absolute favourite is her Phantom of the Opera medley. It just sends chills down my spine. Oh my god, it's so good. And speaking of also theatre actors, Carrie Ann Greenland's album, I think it's called Pictures. I've only got the names written here. It's called Pictures, and I'm not usually a huge fan of Frozen, but she actually does really gorgeous Let It Go. And then obviously she does, because she played Eponine, she does On My Own, and then she does this because she's dating Daniel Bell. I've mentioned him a few times throughout this video, who was on Australian Idol in 2004. I think he actually got eliminated the week before Ricky Lee Coulter. That controversy, I think he was the week before. But anyway, look where he is now. And they do a version of what? I know you. Is it Once Upon a Dream? The one from Sleeping Beauty. I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream. I know you. The meaning in your eyes is so familiar and clean. That one. It's called Once Upon a Dream. Yeah, that one. Anyway, I am going to finish it there because this is quite a long video. So, I hope you've had an amazing 2016. It's been a weird year for everybody. I had a bit of an overview on my blog at the Inspirations of Inspiring Camels. That's a mouthful and a half. Yeah, so just check that out. I've done a bit of an overview, but I'm really, really hoping that 2017 will be a much brighter and happier year for everybody. And yeah, so thank you for watching this part of the video. I'm actually going to do an entertainment and a beauty video separately. I've decided, only because I realised how long this video was. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Have an amazing 2017 and stay classy, kids.